Warm-ups just about to conclude as we welcome you to this presentation of Wednesday night's Varsity on LI Sports Network. The 50th anniversary season continues with a rematch of this past September's opening night showdown between the Ward Melville Patriots and the West Islip Lions. Mike Colandra here, back and ready to bring you the action alongside my partner in crime with me tonight, Ryan Harrington. And Ryan has been with me for a good chunk of this season so far, in which we have seen our fair share of crazy moments, chaotic matchups, and here we are. Feels like it was just yesterday when the season began, as now these two teams embark on their second meeting against each other here in the month of November. West Islip looking for an important victory tonight that could put them back in 8th place, where Middle Country currently sits red hot, going home with back-to-back overtime victories, which started last week when they defeated Ward Melville in sudden death on an overtime winner by Aiden Asmoon, who came clutch once again this past Monday night, tying the game up late, sending it to overtime, where it was no other than Devin Quinones picking up the game winner. Here we are. West Islip 2-7. Ward Melville 1-8. Peter Dykman, Cameron Dorfman at center ice to get this thing started. The captain for the Lions trying to make an impact here in search of his first goal of the season. And here we go. In net for the Patriots, Christopher Hintz, after Jake Varetinich got the starting nod last week. Tyler DePaula, look out! Right away, Brendan Pollard cleans out Bendelowitz in the corner. The first big hit of the contest has this chance. Skitters off in front and got played over in the near wall. DePaula being hounded there aggressively by Pollard, now finds some separation. Lofts this one into the neutral zone as Dorfman falls to the ice after a collision there with one of the Patriots. Here's Thomas Miller, the travel product. Miller, pad saved by Hintz, and play is stopped. Brendan Pollard already utilizing some of his physical prowess. He's got one goal only this season, while brother Kieran, a man on a mission, trying to bring West Islip to the playoffs for the second consecutive year, as this one gets dumped in. Henshaw. Around the wall goes Aiden Conti on the hunt as Malandrucolo covers up some ground. Now Jake Mangano, the team leading goals getter, makes his first appearance on the ice and sends this one in for icing. In net for the West Islip Lions, no other than Ryan Winter. In the late season of fall. But make no mistake, folks, just because it's fall and the temperatures were warm over the weekend, it is anything but that. It is absolutely frigid. And here is Malandrucolo trying to escape the zone. James Clifford with Ryan Hobbs and Mangano that deadly trio who have accounted for plenty of goals so far this season. Chance from the top, save made, rebound, and that one was denied as a high stick is signaled inside the zone, but play remains on. Another chance for the Patriots. This one gets fended off by Winter. Breslin trying to steer it back in front as this one gets turned over. West Islip trying to get it back as Hobbs makes his way into the zone. Brian Hobbs over to Clifford in close quarters. Clifford trying to turn away from the pressure given to him by Henshaw. Here's Merviak. Merviak taken the task there by Jake Mangano. Mangano still in control of it is Ward Melville. Henshaw steering this one around the wall to Paula with the keep at the points. This one tries to be nudged down by Conti. Ward Melville with good zone possession here. Hobbs after Brandenstein. Ryan Hobbs over to Clifford. Back to the point to Paula. That one gets blocked by Conti. To Paula looking for another chance inside the zone. Some jostling there, and here come the Lions back ahead. Brandenstein looking to make an impact. He goes after Scolaro, but Scolaro able to fight off the attack and take off the other way. Lucas Scolaro can't get the shot off there that time. Nice keep there made by Boucher. Boucher couldn't get it out in front, but he remains in control of the possession, dishing it back to the point. Another chance. This one gets denied in front by the big body of Arthur Merviak, and it gets pinched in further by Nicholas Luzzi. Merviak finishes the check against Malandrucolo as the former SJB product tries to knife it out of the scrum. He descends to the ice. Now he's back up on his feet. And play is stopped here with the cover-up by Hintz. This one gets pushed forward. Luzzi twists this one in deep against Malandrucolo. He stays on the hunt as Breslin and the Patriots attempt to reset cleanly. Here's Kolich turning it over to Bendelowitz, but offsides is called. Bogish just couldn't get that left foot over the blue line in time for the Patriots to stay onside. This will bring out the top line of Ward Melville back on the ice. Miller couldn't get it over to Pollard in time. Re-engaging the other way. Mangano and the Patriots forefront. Offensive front in this case. Miller and Pollard playing it tight. This one gets chipped wide of the cage by Botetto as Dorfman tries to gather it off the wall. West Islip can't keep it in the zone. Breakaway chance the other way. Jake Mangano sends it wide. The biggest chance of the night would not be found there in the back of the nets for Mangano, as he comes close to picking up his team-leading 7th of the year as this one gets swung out in front, but no one able to put it home. Henshaw tosses it again out in front. Miller off the side, can't put it home. Miller again, trying to settle things down as this one gets turned over once more. Ward Melville exiting the zone now. West Islip trying to prevent them from getting back into enemy territory. Here's Liam Henshaw. Couldn't connect there with Miller. Clifford. James Clifford Gets it in front, and that one almost got kicked home there by Mangano. Had that one gone back in the net, I would not be sure if it would have counted due to the kick and the skate off the puck there. Mangano getting back there in the zone to try to steal it away from the Lions. There he is again with Clifford in tow. James Clifford looking for his second goal in 2 games. He scored last week against Middle Country, the only goal registered by Ward Melville in that 2-1 affair. William Shields, 1 goal this season, looking for another, sending it wide. Conti from the top, can't connect there. The Rinks Travel Products looking to defend the zone from Tyler Topola, as Topola comes in a hurry to try to get it. Breslin couldn't jab that one to an option ahead, as this one finds the stick of Conti. Conti trying to hound it away from the Patriots. It's a chance, gets in front. Another opportunity, Shields. And Shields taking the tackle on the glass. Conti back in front. That one couldn't be finished off there. Some close chances in this latest sequence for the West Islip Lions. As you had both Kelly and Conti, or should I say Kelly and Shields nearly scoring one. And this one will go all the way into the end boards. No icing though. Millen on the hunt. Throws the body against Andrew Merviak. And here come the Lions back the other way. Brandenstein. Charlie Brandenstein. Crisscrossing. Brandenstein. Now it's Arthur Merviak playing catch with his brother as it gets denied in front there by Hintz, and it goes out of play. The Merviak brothers have accounted for 4 goals for the Lions defense this season so far, with brother Arthur scoring 3 of them. No goals found in the back of the net during that shift for the Merviak tandem, as Bogish and the Patriots trying to counteract the other way. Still no score in this one. 6.5 to go in the first. Alan Drucolo drilled to the ice there by Nicholas Luzzi, the former St. John the Baptist Cougar. Making a heavy impact down low there. One-timer missing wide off the stick of Brandenstein. Luzzi draws the penalty that time. And this will be offsetting. So despite Luzzi drawing the initial penalty, it looked like he retaliated after the call was made, and the officials caught that, which is the reason why both of them are in the penalty box. And so neither West Islip or Ward Melville will get rewarded with a power play here. Mangano flipping it ahead, trying to get by Henshaw. Mangano couldn't get that one over to Hobbs in time. Scolaro backtracking. Topola now with it. Takes a hard check there. Mangano dropping it to Clifford in the trailer, sending it wildly across, no one home. Scolaro driving in there with a shot that gets denied. Bouncing around, Topola fires, and it goes off the top of the glass over the nets, as West Islip able to survive That wild chance delivered by Tyler DePaula in search of his 4th goal of the season. This one gets intercepted by Pollard, who retreats to the bench. DePaula and Thomas Miller colliding there in the end boards. Big chance in front, steered aside by Hintz. James Clifford trying to roar back into enemy territory. Here he comes with Hobbs in tow. Clifford. This one couldn't be jabbed out there by Hobbs. Back at the point, Breslin. This one gets blocked. Big chance the other way, but it's misconnected between Shields and Conti. And now another offsides is signaled, and this allows West Islip to charge ahead. Arthur Merviak firing it into the glove of Hintz. A round of applause for the Patriots netminder. Just a little under 4 to go here in the first. Down below, we see some of the St. Anthony's Friars players entering the facility as they gear up for a very important rematch with the Kings Park Comac Knights. 3.5 to go here in the first. And this one, though, so we have to settle business between these two foes before we get to the late night action as this one gets sent wide. In front, almost chipped home that time by Luzzi, who's back on the ice after serving the coincidental penalty opposite of Malandrukalo. Merviak couldn't get some elevation on that shot as Luzzi trying to jab it free. Ortiz flipping this one off the glass as one player lost a net guard. I believe that is the case in front of the nets, waiting to be retrieved as the official will pick it up instead. And here's Ortiz after the Lions inside the zone. Anderson steering it back in front. He'll take it again and send it in further as Brandenstein couldn't make the clear. Scalero. Heavy company. And Thomas Miller. Now Brendan Pollard comes into the mix. Miller misfiring there. Dorfman down low. Pollard back in front. Miller couldn't finish it off. Miller dishes it back to the point. Miller again missing another try inside the zone. The captain Dorfman trying to spike it free as this one will find the end boards for icing instead. Cameron Dorfman against Peter Dykman. And there is Thomas Miller, a workhorse down low, sending it in front, and it almost got squeaked home that time. Dorfman. Brendan Pollard. Dorfman sending it wide. Kolich with the keep at the point. Down low, Pollard couldn't get a hold of the possession. Miller gets it back, flips it in front, but no one able to finish it off. Two players colliding into the wall there. Nice work in front. Thomas Miller crushed to the ice as he went for the lacrosse maneuver. And that was something big. And luckily, the Patriots able to escape without any penalty taken. It's been quite a season full of magic with both Thomas Kunkowski and now joining him in the lacrosse maneuver goal department, once again, Mikey Brazel at the varsity level. Brazel doing it in a big way on Monday nights. And there you almost saw Thomas Miller trying to pull it off for West Islip. Kelly couldn't get it over in time. And here comes Mangano back in the zone. Mangano delays, feeds it across, but it couldn't be connected on the stick of Clifford. Clifford steals it back, finds Hobbs. Ryan Hobbs with an extra step. He falls into the boards there, with pressure being given to him by Conti. Conti able to locate it. Here comes Aiden Conti. Shields sprinting in the picture, and he couldn't beat Hintz that time. This one gets knocked out of the zone, and it should be the end of the period. That is it. 0-0 after one, right here on LI Sports Network. Second period about to begin. Ryan Winter and Chris Hintz take their positions in opposite ends per usual as the two teams change sides. For these next 15 minutes of hockey. One of them trying to get on the board first, as West Islip is looking to do that without their best player in the lineup tonight, Kieran Pollard, MIA. However, his brother Brendan showing a lot of big moments so far in the first period. Perhaps he may be the one that could score first for either team in this contest. Millen with Scolaro. Scolaro across, couldn't get it over, back to Millen in time. Big defensive play made there by the Lions. Merviak. The Merviak brothers, I should say, on the ice. Brandenstein able to avoid the hit by DePaula. There's Luzzi inside the zone. Castellano in front. Or Castellino in this case, and second attempt swallowed up in the glove of Hintz. Miller trying to get after it. There's a chance from the point. Boteto through traffic. Almost got tipped home Rebound, side of the net covered up by Hintz. Another chance, and somehow that one squeaks out. Another chance over to the other side. Miller couldn't finish strong there on the one-timer. Pollard being hounded aggressively behind the goal by Malin Truklo. This one gets intercepted by the Patriots' Hobbs. Breslin trying to steer it out further. Miller trying to connect with Dorfman. Mangano almost getting a hold of it as Kolich and the Lions make their way back in the zone. Miller feeds it in front. Kolich lost it in the tie-up between his skates, and this allows Ward Melville with the possession. But it's gonna be chipped out of play off the stick of Boteto. Dykeman in the tie-up there on the draw with the captain of the Lions, Dorfman, and here's Shields trying to grab a hold of the possession once more. Brandenstein couldn't flip that one towards the net. DePola looking to escape out of the zone. Tyler DePola finds the stick of Bogusch, almost connecting with Bendelowitz as Aiden Conti gets wrecked there by DePola. Score! William Shields answers the call. Heavy collision in front leads to the big opportunity that gets taken a hold by no other than William Shields, who picks up goal number 2 this season. Most importantly, it's the first of the contest, and it has his team up 1-0 as this one goes in for icing. A late line change trying to be committed here by Ward Melville. As we drop the puck once again inside the zone. Malin Truklo trying to twist away from pressure down low. This one couldn't be cleared out. Chance from the top as one player got knocked down in front. That was Kelly. As the Patriots look to counteract. Anderson couldn't handle that one cleanly off the wall. Henshaw and the Lions almost coming back in, and no icing this time. Ortiz with Breslin in the picture as the Patriots try to escape the zone. Good pickoff play there by Merviak. Merviak in front, almost touched home there by Lucy. Brandenstein pinching in there to try to prevent Anderson from escaping ahead, and Merviak doing his part with the big steal. Look at Arthur Merviak, I should say, go. Andrew behind him as Lucy comes up with the steal, almost connecting with Castellino. Rebound in front, another opportunity squandered up. Another chance, a man scramble in front, and play is stopped. Multiple chances there for the Lions to get another one in the back of the nets, but to no avail. West Islip came into this matchup accounting for 24 goals this season. 6 of them on the power play. Here's Tyler Topola trying to break through pressure in front, and it's given up back to the Lions. Dorfman fires, save made off the stick of Hintz. Patriots regathering in. Here they come with some momentum. Jake Mangano trying to dangle past Merviak, gets it back to the point. Scalero, Topola, slap feed across, another chance, Mangano. Door shut that time by Ryan Winter. Scalero. Clifford in a tough position there. Mangano trying to get it back from the Lions. Scalero chipping in front, couldn't get its way past the net. Good zone coverage there by the Lions. Miller almost connecting with Dorfman ahead. Nice play there off the boards by Scalera to himself before Thomas Miller comes in, and he gets denied by Hintz. Miller still after it as the Patriots jump on the attack once more. Hobbs being hounded by his Junior Islanders counterpart, Arthur Merviak. Topola. Off the board, Scalero. Those two play catch on the back ends. Here's James Clifford reigniting the offense. James Clifford, save made by Winter. Multiple chances, but no back at the nets for the Patriots. Scalero knocks down Castellino. Another chance for the Lions inside the zone. Back at the point, Potato firing off the block, and a big chance. Ryan Hobbs creating plenty of havoc on this shift for the Patriots. This one gets dumped ahead, no icing here. Potato playing this one off the wall. Clifford trying to turn and burn here for Ward Melville as Topola gets it back. Topola sends it ahead, but too far. So that one couldn't be reached in after it bounced off the stick of Komazinski. Tie up on the draw between Brandenstein and Dykeman. Lucy, who drew a penalty earlier, escapes from taking one right there against Breslin. Here's Dykeman. Fends it off. Hard check thrown. However, this one is going to be with the result of a penalty to Millen. Interference, the call. And so here is the first power play of the night. And it's West Islip who gets rewarded with that. As I mentioned before, they have found plenty of success so far this season on the man advantage, accounting for 6 power play goals this season. While Ward Melville has only scored once on the shorthanded unit. And this power play starts with a misconnection outside of the zone for West Islip. Cough up there, Mangano almost getting a hold of the chance as Potato and the Lions try to regroup cleanly. Henshaw plays this one around Breslin. Nice play by Henshaw. Liam Henshaw just finishing too strong in front. One of the names on this pivotal West Islip defensive unit who's looking to get on the right track. Liam Henshaw last year led the varsity division with 12 goals led varsity D-men with 12 goals in the division. Staggering numbers by the Lions defenseman, who is looking to get back in that trend as this one gets sent in front by Merviak and it's covered up by Hintz. Potato, Miller. Miller gets it on over. Lions. Another chance. High rising glove save that time by Hintz on Potato. Arthur Merviak comes off for Aiden Conti in pursuit of his 4th goal of the season. Alex Potato closing in with a chance that gets denied. Here's Miller getting physical on the man advantage. Potato, another chance. This one slides off the pad of Hintz. Henshaw with the keep. Henshaw controlling. Henshaw looking for an option. Takes this one to the near sideboards as this is about to be an unsuccessful power play trip for the Lions as we get a whistle that will move the face-off draw to a new location. Dykeman off the tie-up, allowing West Islip to get some momentum as they almost come in big inside the zone. Back to 5-on-5 as this one gets sent in front, but no one home. Millen, Bendelowitz trying to charge up here in the second. 5 minutes left in this period. Bendelowitz, another try. Another denial by Winter. Bendelowitz could spike it out back in front as this one gets taken over once more by the Lions. Cameron Dorfman flips this one in deep. He'll go after it, but Breslin able to come up with the possession before it's knocked out of play. Another far dump in that time by Merviak, and Breslin and the Patriots will attempt to escape the zone. Here comes Breslin. Daniel Breslin slamming on the brakes. Komazinski trying to step in there and take a hold of the opportunity as Lucy comes up with the steal. Here comes Nicholas Lucy sending this one in deep off the boards. Castellino fanned on the possession there. Brandenstein Couldn't get a hold of it either. Ward Melville coughs it up in the neutral zone, but now they get back at it. Malandrucolo on the hunt. Malandrucolo taking the task there by Castellino. Boucher puts it through his legs. Boucher taken to task by Arthur Merviak. Pardon me, Andrew Merviak. The Merviak brothers on the ice. Simultaneously defending the zone. DePaula. Nice play there to create some separation. Tyler DePaula across. Hobbs almost finishing it off down low as it slipped off the blade of number 13 just at the last moment. Andrew Merviak taking off down the wing. Merviak fires. This one gets blocked off the body of Hintz. Patriots trying to counteract the other way. They don't do it that time. DePaula ahead. Clifford not there to receive it in time. Patriots resetting. They do it quickly though. Here comes James Clifford back ahead with Hobbs and Mangano in the zone. Clifford gets blocked that time by Liam Henshaw. Switching gears, Henshaw can't get past DePaula. He stays on the hunt as Conti tries to set something up in front. Flips it back to the point. There's a shot from the top. It almost got deflected on there by Kelly. And now Shields looking for another one. Almost connecting with Kelly there again. 2-minute warning imminent here in the second. Hobbs. Mangano. Here comes William Shields busting back into the zone. Getting past Scalero. Couldn't get past the heavy body of Mangano though. Mangano finds Hobbs, who finds Clifford. Clifford through past, almost finishing strong on the backhand. Ryan Winter holds on. A minute and a half remaining here in the second. Kolich. Now the Lions back on the attack. Dorfman trying to shake off Breslin in front as Miller gets a hold of it, flips it back towards the crease as Kolich taps this one down low. Finds Pollard, who gets it over to Dorfman. Those two play catch on the end boards. Dorfman and Pollard. Another chance. Nice zone coverage again once more by the Patriots as this one is going to go for icing. Kolich. Got ran into there by Mangano. Dykeman colliding with Thomas Miller. Everyone trying to jab it free. Here's a chance in front for Mangano. He couldn't stuff it home there that time. Breslin at the point. Over to Malandrucolo. Malandrucolo fires. Score! Tied game. Patriots answer back. A blistering ripper off the iron by Michael Malandrucolo for his second goal of the season. It's a tied hockey game late in the second. And we'll see if this carries over into the third as the Lions try to break it up in a moment's notice. Malandrucolo flips it out. Mangano, one last chance. He fires it after the buzzer sounds as we head to the third. Tied up at 1, but not without a disagreement, as from all indications, Arthur Merviak did not appreciate Mangano firing the puck after the seconds expired. Third period coming up shortly. Will we see another goal scored here in these next 15 minutes? Or will this matchup for the Ward Melville Patriots require extra time as well, similar to last week? We'll find out here. Brandon Stein, 5 seconds into the period, making his presence felt down low. Brandon Stein trying to swing it back down low. Brandon Stein shakes off from one player in front, almost got it connected there by Lucy as this one gets chipped on. Save made by Hintz. Lucy still after it. DePaula escaping that time. Able to flip it out safely. And here come the Patriots back in the zone. Komazinski. Boucher steers it in front. Almost finished off that time by Komazinski. Lucy trying to get after it against Scolaro. DePaula resetting calmly. West Islip with the possession once more. Quick line change here for the Lions. Here comes William Shields, the man that got the goal-scoring party started here tonight for West Islip, is on the hunt for another one. This one, just like the last one, would put the Lions out in front. As this one gets sent down, and DePaula trying to put Aiden Conti in the rinse cycle down low. Kelly coming into the picture to try to bump DePaula off the puck. This one couldn't be cleared out. Potato lost it. Bendelowitz trying to escape the other way. Here's James Clifford with it now. Clifford gets by Kolich. Here he comes, score! James Clifford breaks the tie. A huge goal there for number 9 as he pots home goal number 5 this season Another chance, stopped in front, rebound, and this one may have gotten a piece of Winter there. Mangano, fadeaway shot in front, almost deflected on by Clifford. Hobbs, back to the point, Breslin. Hobbs, Clifford, gives it up. Dorfman has a hard charging Miller ahead. His progress is impeded. Brendan Pollard crashing in there against Mangano. Another chance. That one almost got finished off. Pollard. There's Merviak. Lost it there to Clifford. And the Patriots roaring back in. James Clifford. Hobbs. Clifford. Hobbs. Score! PAL Junior Islanders magic. Ryan Hobbs joins the party as the Patriots score back-to-back against West Islip. Both Clifford and Hobbs with 5 goals each this season now. This one tries to be put home by the Lions. Lucy in front, almost connecting with Brandon Stein. Patriots trying to make it 3 in a row here in the third, as they have jumped ahead to a 2-goal lead for the first time tonight. And much needed momentum for them to make an argument for that 8th place spot in the varsity division, which is currently held at the moment by Middle Country. DePaula finds Scalero. Scalero chips it on ahead. Bogish couldn't get past the defense that time. Patriots getting it back. Running into each other in the neutral zone, as Scalero able to dip by Shields. Now it's Henshaw back the other way. Liam Henshaw across. Big defensive play made that time by Tyler DePaula. Conti try and chip that one forward. Aiden Conti still after it. Great zone protection by the Ward Melville Patriots as Bogish flips this one in deeper. Ward Melville, new reinforcements on the ice. Shields dipping and diving through traffic. William Shields to the net. Denied by Hintz. A great effort there, but no goal to be found for number 88 of West Islip. Boucher and Bentolowitz trying to make an impact on this latest shift as Arthur Merviak stands tall against Bentolowitz. And here he comes as Miller takes off in the zone. Miller controlling, driving in hard, trying to stash it home to no avail. Another chance from the top. Another save made by Hintz. Dorfman and Miller almost coming together as this one gets spun out by Hobbs. Lions resetting. A little under 10 minutes to go here in the third period. Another 2-on-1 chance. Mangano from Hobbs. Pad save that time by Winter. Malin-Trucolo trying to connect with Breslin. He gets taken to task by Thomas Miller. Meanwhile, James Clifford dangles ahead, and he is stopped by Winter. Meanwhile, Michael Malin-Trucolo has a word with the head official about something. Got a chance. Big save made. We'll do it again. Miller sauces this one across. Cameron Dorfman trying to get by, and he still stays on the hunt. Dorfman bringing the physicality to the table for West Islip as Tyler DePaula is bowled over and in pain behind the play. DePaula in visible discomfort on the Patriots bench. As on the ice, Warden Melville stays on the attack, with Scolaro almost jamming one home. Mangano flying back into the zone, almost got it over back to Clifford. Hobbs trying to twist it back in front. Clifford jamming in there. Here comes Luzzi. Back the other way with Miller in tow. Miller chasing it down off the boards. Miller finds Henshaw with a chance. Pad saved by Hintz. Miller getting physical inside the neutral zone. Here's a drive. A long dart missing wide for Henshaw. Luzzi spins it back in front. No connection there found between Luzzi and Castellino. And icing is called here. So, goals by Hobbs, Clifford, and Malin-Trucolo for Ward Melville tonight, with Clifford accounting for 12 points this season, and then an extra point on the assist to Hobbs, making it 13. So a solid night for the senior forward, James Clifford of Ward Melville. Brandon Stein tied up there with Dykeman. Dykeman shoved into the boards. Ward Melville trying to pursue the other way as West Islip gets a chance, and it gets fended off the blocker of Hintz. Breslin. Luzzi trying to jab it back to the point. Luzzi stashes this one in deep. Malin-Trucolo. Now it's Dykeman flipping this one back the other way. Conti trying to settle things down. It's coughed up. Millen after Conti, as this one gets Sent all the way back down to the other end for icing. Barely icing. With 5.5 left to be played here in regulation. No signs of distress yet for West Islip, as Ryan Winter remains in goal for the time being. Now in Trucolo, trying to find it inside the zone with Hobbs in the picture. Clifford at the point. Clifford slaps it over. Scalero steps into one. Save made in the glove of Winter with 5 remaining on the clock. Breslin trying to knife it back down low. He sends it on over to Dykeman. Dykeman down low. Hobbs. Hobbs putting everyone in the rinse cycle in the zone as this one gets sent wide. Rebound off the boards. Anderson shanked on the attempt. Clifford. Hobbs. Clifford again, almost connecting a second time. Those two dangerous together on the ice. Hobbs, another big chance, almost sets up Clifford again. Dykeman slaps one on, save made, rebounds, and it got lost in the tie-up as Hobbs almost collected another one. Back the other way, Henshaw, Shields. That one gets negated by the Patriots back-checking units. Shields stumbling as he gets back in position. Potato sends this one off the wall, but couldn't be connected on the stick of Shields in time as Conti tries to get after it. Conti with the steal, with the shot, and it goes wide. Sauced out of the zone, all the way down for icing. We remind you to tune in for our Wednesday night varsity main event between the Kings Park Comac Knights and the St. Anthony's Friars right here on the LI Sports Network, part of this part of this year's season-long coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League's 50th anniversary. As this one is bound to be a tale that's going to feature plenty of storylines, plenty of high-octane action and drama all the way to the very end, as the next thrilling chapter of Suffolk's royal rivalry takes center stage in just a few minutes. That's if this game doesn't get sent to overtime as it did last week. Ward Melville taking the timeouts, and they'll look to come out of the timeouts and make a big statement here, or pardon me, West Islip in this case, looking to make a big statement here as Jake Mangano makes a heavy play in the zone against Potato. And here's Bendelowitz. Bendelowitz being hounded aggressively by Potato. Scalero, Mangano, Mangano sending it wide. Now in Trucolo. racing back to get it as Miller was hot on his tail. Awaiting the extra attacker in the coming minute for West Islip. As Ryan Winter relaxes in the back for the time being. Aiden Conti positioned weirdly in the penalty box as his number wasn't even on the board. Perhaps he was in a different position to get it and head starts. And that is a unique way to send the extra attacker out on the ice. And if that was the case, then bravo to the West Islip coaching tandem for coming up with that strategy. I don't think I've ever seen that before. A player positioned in the penalty box who didn't even take a penalty, but is positioned in there just for the sake of getting a head start for the extra attacker score! And that plan is being put to the test. It's a one-goal game. And all signs point to Andrew Merviak, who got a piece of the puck in front amongst the large swarm of bodies positioned inside the zone. Lockouts! Andrew Merviak exploding into the check on Ryan Hobbs. And shockingly, no penalty is assessed. James Clifford Henshaw and the Lions trying to come up with one last desperation plan. Oh, and it almost succeeds that time for Merviak. Potato flips it in front towards the net as it gets intercepted by Breslin, who plays it off the boards but couldn't get it out. Henshaw trying to steer it back over to an option. Miller in front, Merviak, can he stuff it home? No, he cannot. Play is stopped. Hintz held on. Miller fires as the fadeaway try misconnects for Miller. Shields in front, another chance, and it gets nullified as Merviak once again amongst the bodies in the scramble in front. A big clear made by Ward Melville. Mangano hot on Shields' tail. He causes the turnover, and it hits the outside of the net, almost sending the place in a frenzy. Malandrucolo able to clear it out a second time, and this one is not going in for icing. Merviak, Henshaw, Potato, Henshaw, 10 seconds, Henshaw, hounded there by Hobbs. Ward Melville prevails. Chris Hintz and the Patriots are victorious once again as they get revenge on West Islip in their second of 3 head-to-head matchups this season, winning by a final of 3-2. And after a hard-fought, physical, enticing battle, handshakes and positive pleasantries are shared at center ice. As this is the last impression we leave until these two teams meet again later for one last time down the road. For now, we're going to take a quick break before we get the stage set for Suffolk County High School Hockey League's Royal Rivalry on LI Sports Network. And shout out to Chris Nelson, who I'm just looking at the live chat. He played for West Islip back in 1996. So thank you for tuning in, Mr. Nelson. We hope you and your family are doing well. Make sure to tune in for the big one coming up right around the corner right here on LI Sports Network.